Hey, welcome everybody to the Hollow Bone with Phoenix radio show. If you're new to the Hollow Bone, being the Hollow Bone means being a conduit or a channel for source where healing, messages, and even miracles come through. And each week on this show, you can expect to hear live channelings that open your heart and lift your energy, or conversations with visionary leaders walking their own path of alignment, or healing transmissions that flow directly from source through the Hollow Bone. Whether you tune in live or listen to the archives, every episode is a chance to receive guidance, expand your awareness, and align more fully with the miracles waiting for you. Today's visionary leader is Char Murphy, who is the founder of the Mission Hope series. It's a #1 international best-selling collaborative publishing platform. And she's also a personal branding expert, editorial director, and content strategist. Basically, she helps thought leaders build their brands by publishing their stories. Welcome, Char.
Well, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. That was beautiful. Hey, I appreciate it so much.
Well, you have so many credentials. I could have gone on for an hour, but we had to kind of cut it back a little bit. So I thought, well, these might be the most poignant ones that describe where you are right now.
Absolutely. That's just perfect.
Now, we are getting ready for version 7 in the Mission Hope series. Do you want to talk about this for the audience?
Sure. We're really excited about this one. And it is due to be released on Thursday of this week.
Yes.
We've been waiting for a while for this one to come out. It is a really powerful book. The stories are so deep and personal and just showing people that they're really not alone, that we have walked their path, we have been where they are, we understand. And there's hope around every corner and after every storm. You know, that is the subtitle, of course, is Finding Strength in Every Storm. So, and it's true, we do get caught up in storms, literally sometimes in our life. And it takes resilience, it takes courage, it takes a lot to have the faith to just keep going sometimes. So this book is just powerfully uplifting and inspiring and encouraging for people.
As one of the writers in it, I was struck by how challenged I was by putting the pen to paper on this one. I mean, it's a story I've lived with all my life, and yet writing it, putting it down so other people could understand it was like hard. And it wasn't that I was reliving trauma so much, but it was I was trying really hard to get the right essence of it without being triggered myself, do you know? And I kind of suspect, I've only talked to a couple of authors so far, but a couple of them have kind of indicated it was hard for them too. Um, uh,
Right.
and I love that Mike Sutton brought out, he said, I want to really reassure the readers that we're human too. A lot of people look at writers and they think, oh, you live this blessed life. You don't have any problems. No, no, we're human. We have problems. We have storms. But you're right. This book is about the courage and the perseverance and the resilience, to go beyond what could be tragic circumstances.
Exactly. Yes. You're exactly right. And I think that's been true of a lot of the books that, you know, that some of the topics are more challenging than others. And I do believe this one was one of the most challenging, but that's also what makes it so deep and and helpful,
Right.
and I mean, because people are just going to be like, they had a lot of courage just to share that story,
Yeah.
like yours. I felt that what you were writing. I mean, I was like right there with you.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, but you have that gift when you write. Your people are right there with you,
Um,
and I love that about your writing.
oh,
It's your stories are always so pertinent and and just to life,
yeah.
and you're encouraging, but you also just tell the truth.
Right. I mean, there's no sugarcoating it,
Right.
and
And
there
what
wouldn't be any point.
and life is not sugar coated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and that's what I do love too about sharing the stories, is that they are so real
Yeah.
that you can feel them, and that they really experienced what they're writing about.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that is that's one of the that is one of the things I love about this series, because you are right there with the person writing that story.
Yeah. It's it's deep and it's personal and it's rich.
Rich, exactly. That's right. Yes. So
Now, we may
we're
have some, I'm sorry to interrupt there. I was just thinking we may have some listeners who don't know how did this whole series come about? And it's such a good story. Would you mind sharing that?
not at all. It is a good story. Thank you for asking. Um, yes. So I am a 4-time breast cancer survivor. I think everybody knows that pretty much by now, or maybe not. Not everybody knows my story, but I am a 4-time survivor, and I call myself actually a thriver instead of a survivor. But
Excellent.
yes, um, and so I I had a huge career correction, or turnaround after my breast cancer, because it was like the law practice was too much, and it was not it was not my true purpose. And sometimes we are given things like that, like cancer, that can put us on our true life purpose. And I've heard that said before, and I totally agree with it. It's so true. And so, from that, I I've spent a couple years caretaking my mother, um, and then some other things, trying to figure out what direction was it now. Where was I going now? Where was God leading me? Where was Spirit saying, okay, you weren't there. You were for a while, but you're not now. And you have a story that can help other people, because you lived through something that when people hear those words, you have cancer, immediately you think you're going to die.
Exactly.
And that's not true.
No.
It's just not true. And I'm seeing it more and more all the time, that people are surviving cancer more and more, and doing well,
Yeah.
and living a long, happy life. So for me, it was having to reconfigure my life just totally.
Yeah.
And in meditation one day, I was asking Spirit to guide me into what my true purpose is, and what it looked like. And the answer was just sort of like laid out, like a full plan.
Wow.
I know I have chill bumps right now just saying that,
Wow.
because it is true. And when I heard you have a mission, and it's about hope, and it's about people giving people hope, And there's stories that are like yours, different maybe, and they're not cancer survivors, but they have overcome things in their lives, or they have gone through things that other people may be going through, and their story of how they came through it, what they learned, those types of things are valuable. When you're in the storm and you can't see anything but darkness, there is a light in Mission Hope and the stories that we tell. And they are written now, but we are going into more of a speaking platform, not more of a speaking platform, but additionally,
Right.
in an addition to the writing. And that's exciting too. So more people are going to have opportunities to share their stories and through speaking and writing.
Yeah.
And because you all deserve the stage. You do. You deserve everything that you can have because you have opened up your hearts and given it all to help other people. And that is such a huge blessing. I think of how blessed we are to be able to do this. And the community, the Mission Hope community, is just amazing. I'm amazed every day in there because it's like y'all are it's like you all have known each other for a long time.
That's what it feels like we're a soul group, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a soul family.
Yeah.
Yes. I know. So it's a beautiful experience, and I'm just so grateful to have been given the opportunity to bring it together and inspire people that it's okay. You're going to get through it, and we're here to help. We're right by your side.
Well, and you get to hear from so many people that say, "Oh, this book saved my life," or, "This book really touched my heart in ways nothing else has." And, that just keeps feeding it, doesn't it? I mean, okay, we've got to keep doing this because it's working.
Exactly. Exactly. And I was told from the very beginning when Spirit instructed me of what it was going to look like, that it would be multiple volumes,
Yeah, nice.
because there's unending stories out there. So it makes sense, you
Yes.
know, and the more the better. So, yes, we are excited about Thursday. And
Ooh.
I even have a hard copy if you want to see it.
Yes, definitely. We want to see it. So now you just have to keep talking as you're holding it so everybody can.
Okay, so this is it. Finding strength in every storm. And our symbol is the butterfly because it's a transformational series, a healing series. So there's so much healing that happens through this book, um, these books, because I think once we realize that it's possible, then it makes it sort of like it's incorporated. You may be able to explain that part of the healing part better than I can, because it's just writing it is healing,
Yes.
and reading it is healing.
Yes. Yes.
It's just healing, and it's healing for me to put it all together,
Absolutely.
uh, and Dominic probably too,
Yeah.
our publisher. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
Words have a vibration, and so what is conveyed is the hope, right? And the healing in whatever way that means. For some people it's love, and others it's joy, and others it's recovery, and that's what it is so unique about it. It reaches people no matter where they are, I think.
Exactly. And that's such a good point because it really does.
Hmm.
It really does. And we are a diverse group. I don't
Yeah.
think we've had any stories that are alike in any way.
No.
And that's another beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You know, when you were talking about people that I hear say things,
Mhm.
the very first book, one of the ones that just has stayed with me the whole time, and actually she became an author later too.
Oh my gosh.
She sent me a message and it said, "I just want you to know that I could not put this book down. I stayed up literally all night reading, and I not only read it once, but I read it twice
Wow.
because I could not put it down and go to sleep."
Oh my gosh. Oh, things like that. I hope you just keep a whole running list of all the beautiful comments that you get, because some days we just need to look back at that and just go, okay, this is why I'm doing it. Right?
Right. That why it's
Yes. Yes.
it's there. It's there. Yes.
I'm constantly amazed at how, because I teach people how to receive energy and how they perceive their energy. And people are constantly saying, oh, I don't get much. Maybe I get a little glimpse over here or I get a little color over here. You get this whole mission. You get a download that has gone into 7 volumes and is going into 8 and beyond.
Right.
You know,
Right.
that's pretty incredible, Shar. It speaks to your ability to receive energy very clearly.
Well, thank you. I never knew that I had that ability, that much of an ability to receive, but I was so open as you talk about is being open to receiving. And I think that is the key is people knowing how to be open.
Yeah. Yeah. And to do it safely, because, yeah, we've got a lot of chaotic energies here in the 3D world and we don't have time to play with it all.
That's exactly right.
Hmm.
You're right.
Hmm.
Yes. Mhm.
Now, you've won a couple of awards. I mean, you've won a lot of awards, but in the last year, you had two that just absolutely blew you away. I couldn't be more delighted for you, but I wondered if maybe you wanted to share that with the listeners too.
Well, those really weren't for me.
Yes, they were.
Well, one of them might be
Yeah.
the. I'm a finalist for Author of the Year,
Yeah.
and I don't think they're having it's International Impact Book Awards is the name of the company, and they are just delightful people. I love them. And not because that they've just given us these awards, but they really are great people
I
to
bet
work
they are.
with. So if you're an author, submit your book. You never know, you might win. And so anyway, volume six, which is the one right before the one we're getting ready to launch, the
Mhm.
last one we did, is it won best book of the
Ooh,
year.
jeez.
I
Amazing.
know, and I was just so excited for y'all,
Yeah.
you and all your co-authors in that one, and
Yeah.
that chill bumps again.
Yeah, me
That's just
too.
it's pretty big, yes.
That
So
one was on miracles, and so I think that really spoke to a lot of people too.
yes, that miracles book was really really a good one, and
Mhm.
that's something that I would have never thought about had it not been given to me that that would be a great theme for one. And I thought,
Mm.
yes, because people need to know
Mhm.
that miracles do happen,
That's exactly right.
right?
Sometimes it's just about looking for them, you know?
Not
Mm.
even well, not really looking for them even, but noticing
Yeah,
them.
noticing is a better word, yes.
Right. But I loved your story in that one. Um, yes, and that is really an encouraging story for a lot of people.
The one
But
about love after 40? Yeah.
yes,
I thought so too, because, I think so many people tend to just kind of give up and say, oh, if it hasn't happened by now, it's not ever going to happen. And that's not true at all. I know people 70 that are getting married, for heaven's sakes. Doesn't matter how old you are.
well, I'm right there,
Yeah.
you know. But
Yeah.
I had hope. You gave me hope.
Oh, good, good, good. Well, yes, absolutely. It's there. It is there. And look at all the people that are around you. You never know which one is going to suddenly seem more than a friend.
Well, we'll see. I'm pretty content with my life right now, and sometimes I think it would be nice, and then other times I'm thinking, girl, you have so much going on. How are you gonna handle a man?
Well, that was the point I was at. I was like, actually, I was very adamant. I did not want a relationship when I met my partner, Leon. So that's probably the best time to meet somebody when you really don't expect it or even want it.
Probably you're right. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Well,
So
so
let's
go
see.
ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, so back to volume 7 here, finding strength in every storm. Um, yeah, what else stands out for you on this book? Because I've heard you say more than I heard with the Miracles book. You've been saying over and over again, this is possibly your best writing, everyone. And I'm
Mhm.
curious what made you say that? Was it the depth of the stories or
It is the depth of the stories and the feeling that comes with reading them.
yeah,
Like every single one, you find yourself right there.
yeah,
Like with yours, same thing. They're pretty much all like that,
yeah,
and it amazed me. I mean, all. Don't get me wrong, all of the books are
yeah. I understand.
inspiring,
Yes.
and they're also some really deep stories.
Mhm.
But this one just was different. I think it's because of the subject, the theme of resilience and perseverance, and because it brought out exactly that.
Yes.
And that is deep. That's going so level.
Yeah.
It's saying, how, what gave me the strength? What gave me the courage to get through that?
Yeah. I remember in the group too, as you were saying, okay, we have another month before your stories are due. And people were like, I don't know if I can do this. I'm having such a hard time with this one. And you were so encouraging with every one of them. You were like, no, 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 you've got this. You just sit with it, be a little uncomfortable, but it'll come, it'll come. And you were so right. And the next week they were like, okay, all right, it's done. You know? But it was hard. It was hard.
It was hard, but I think sometimes the hard ones are the best ones
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
because more people can actually, like I said, feel them, but place themselves right there
Yeah.
to
Yeah. And learn from them themselves. Yeah.
exactly learn from them and see that what's possible,
Yeah.
and really find that in themselves.
Hmm.
Find that
Hmm.
resilience, find that perseverance, find
Hmm.
that strength and that courage
Yeah.
to find it themselves. Let them know not only is it possible, but maybe I can do that too.
Yeah.
If that person did that, I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Got a little fly that's flying around here.
Oh no. It's been like 100 degrees. I guess
Oh,
they're starting to swarm.
oh my goodness. We had a really hot spell too. Hot for us. It was like over 100 in the heat index, and that is so unusual for Maine, So we were sweltering, but thank goodness it's backed off that now. So
That's good.
yeah,
We're halfway through, maybe even, maybe not.
yeah,
Through.
yeah. So now on Thursday, it's $1.99 for the ebook for version 7 here on Every Strength has, or wait, Every Strength, no,
Finding strength.
yeah, Finding Strength in Every Storm. That's it. I had to look at what I wrote down. I don't know why that just, it escapes me. But anyway, $1.99 for the ebook, 1 day only. So, I
One
mean,
day only.
what a bargain.
Right?
What a
I know.
bargain.
No. But you know
Oh,
what? I know the reason that I like to do this is because we have so many loyal readers, and people appreciate that, and most people like to have the hard copy
mhm.
and the digital format.
Yeah,
Um,
it's true.
and so this way they can afford to have both.
Yeah.
And I think that's just our little gift
Mhm.
to the world for that one day is get this book on digital for $1.99
Yeah.
and get 5 or 6 and give them to your family and your friends, anybody that you know that might benefit from reading it. People at your church or in groups, whatever. Just give some extra ones away.
Yeah.
But, so I think that is how we get hope in so many people's hands that might not have the opportunity otherwise to get it. So I love doing it.
Ah,
It just is a feel good day.
it is. It's a joyous day. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Excited. We're excited. Only
Yes. Yes.
3 more days. Today's just Monday.
I know. I know. My gosh. Wow. Wow. Well, anything else you want the audience to know about this book?
Wow. I think I've covered it. I think I've given y'all all the incentive you need to go and pick up that $1.99 for sure. And a lot of the authors have ordered the
Yeah.
paperback, including you, Phoenix.
Yep. 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 Yep.
You've got some
Yeah.
extras. And so, yeah, get your paperback from your favorite author
Yep. Yep.
and the digital copy for $1.99
Yeah.
and feel inspired and feel that courage building and feel how you can help yourself get through any storm that comes your way,
Mhm.
because that's really what can happen. It's also one that you keep by your bed,
Yeah.
and if you're having a bad day, just pick up that book.
That's right. That's right. Well, and if you're in any doubt about it too, I mean, this whole series has been a #1 bestseller. Every book in it has been a bestseller. So that many bestsellers don't lie. There's a reason for that, you know?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes,
And we
that is
expect this
pretty
one will be
incredible.
too. Yeah. Because, yeah,
Yeah.
why would it not be?
Volume 6 being an award winner, like a national or international book
Impact.
award winner.
I
So yeah,
know.
we are people. It took a while for people to figure out what Mission Hope really is,
Sure.
and once they figured it out and heard that every book is a bestseller, and then it's just sort of snowballing.
Mhm.
Now it's just like everybody is like, oh, Mission Hope
Yeah.
has a new book.
Yeah.
Yay, let's get
I
it.
can't wait.
Right? Yes,
Yeah. And then they devour it and then they say, and when's the next one coming?
they do. And that is exactly why we keep them, we do like
Mhm.
2 a year.
Yeah, or maybe more, it seems like. I mean, this is amazing how they
It,
it
it's
just
it's been it has been amazing
yeah.
to publish 2 books a year, let's say,
Yeah.
with 15 to 20 authors
Yeah.
in each one,
Yeah.
it really sort of shocks me to stop and think about it for a minute, because that is pretty amazing. But yeah, two a year, and volume 8 is, we're going to start it soon
Hmm.
because of exactly what you're saying,
Hmm.
is that they want more.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hearing, when's the next one? When's the next one?
Yeah.
We want more.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like it's an unstoppable phenomenon now. We just keep going, and we give people what they want.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hope and miracles and love and healing and all the goodies.
yes. And so volume 8 is going to be about passion and purpose, and how you found your passion and purpose. How did you come to know what that is? Or if you haven't found it, I know people in their 70s that still say, I don't know what my purpose is.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard anyone say that, Phoenix?
I have. It makes me sad to hear that, you know, but
Right,
um sometimes I think people are afraid to take a risk and do something that they really long for. Maybe we've been told you can't do that, you'll never make any money, nobody would ever do that with you, and we believe them.
right.
But maybe, maybe if we just had closed our ears to that and taken the leap of faith, and maybe our lives would be different, right? Everything is a choice.
Yes, exactly. Everything is a choice.
Mhm.
Everything.
Mhm.
Sometimes we don't believe that. We don't think we've had a choice,
Right.
but we do. We do have a choice. We can either have it, let's say we're in the middle of a storm.
Mhm.
We can either lay down and cry about it right there
Yeah.
and get washed away in a flood, or we can say, I got this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, passion and purpose.
Coming soon, but first, whoa, finding strength in every storm. Out
Exactly.
Thursday. Yay!
One more view of this beautiful book.
Perfect. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You keep talking.
Yes. I think I've pretty much exhausted it. People are just like, okay, already, give us the book. you know. Yeah, I do
I
feel like
love
that's
it.
what they're saying to now. It's
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
come on, let's just do
Comprehend
this.
it. Yep. Yep. Come on. Come on.
3 more days, that's it. Or two and a
Woohoo.
half, three, yeah.
Yeah. Soon, soon, soon. Well, thank you so much for holding space for this to happen. All of the books within this series and even ones beyond, and for holding the love to draw to you the perfect authors. I mean, and I say that not from my standpoint, but from the standpoint of the group. The group is such we're everybody is humble, everybody is just of service. They're there because they have something to share, and this gives them their voice to do so, and their stories help others, and that's all they want.
Yes, exactly. Every story deserves a voice. That's one of our sayings.
Yeah.
What? Yep. So, and also, you know, there's nothing to be afraid of. You can see, like, we're just normal people like everybody else.
Hmm. Yeah.
And you don't even have to really be a great writer,
Yeah.
because I'm going to go through it and make sure that you've used correct English and grammar, but I don't change stories.
No.
I won't change the story. I might change a few words here and there, but I don't change really. I normally don't even have to do anything but correct a punctuation or some spelling or something like that.
Mhm.
It's not a matter of changing the story.
Right.
You're the author. I'm just the curator and editor.
And you can really tell that when you go through the book because every chapter is written by a different person and every person's voice is unique, and you have not, I mean, if you were going to change it, we would all sound the same. And that is not
Yes,
the way it comes across at all. You can tell that, oh yeah, now by version 6 or 7, you're probably going to recognize Mike Sutton has a completely different style than Zen Benefiel does, and that's
exactly.
completely different from Sarah. So, it's
Exactly.
really
And
amazing.
that's important
It is.
to preserve the voice
Hmm.
behind the story. That's the thing, is that these are authentic voices.
Yeah.
It's y'all, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that too.
I know. That's partly what makes it very, very special is the flavors in it.
Right?
Hmm.
Yeah. If you don't like vanilla, there's chocolate and strawberry and banana and grape
Pistachio.
and yes, pistachio and all kinds of flavors in these books. That's
That's
right.
right. Well, thank you so much for being the curator of this and the one to bring the mission to life and to the world, Char.
My pleasure, Phoenix. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's been delightful today.
Always, always, it's
Thank
delightful.
you.
And
Thank
thank
you.
you, listeners, too, because I'm sure now you can't wait to get your $1.99 book.
Get the book, and if you want, if we touched on any little thing that you like about volume 8, then just let's talk about it. And
Yeah,
Phoenix can probably help you too with getting your courage up and
sure.
tell you more about the author side of it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
or me.
Yeah.
Reach out to either one of us or any of the authors would be happy to speak with you. Anybody that's interested, sure.
A lot of the authors are on LinkedIn for people looking for us. Some are on Facebook, some are on both. So maybe start with LinkedIn first. I think that might be the easiest way to find people.
Right. Well, actually, I I don't know that I'm going to have that many spots in this one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because so many people are
Maybe,
coming back. Mhm.
right. Just maybe 2 or 3 at the most.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, and that's normal.
Yeah.
Every book, it's pretty cool that everybody, when they start writing, it's sort of addictive. You
It
just want to
is.
keep coming back and coming
Yeah.
back. That's amazed me. We have those authors that have been in all 7 books.
Isn't that amazing?
And Phoenix Volume 8 will be your third.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. So that's just so cool. I love that.
Well, for me, it gives me a little chunk where I can say, okay, now I feel good because one of my goals is to try to publish frequently. And this gives me that opportunity to do that without having to do a full-blown manuscript.
And that is a really good point.
Hmm.
Because if somebody was really smart, they could take every chapter they wrote and make it into their
Yeah,
memoir or whatever they wanted to make, if they ever wanted to write their own book.
that's true.
Yep.
And because we keep our own copyrights, so we don't have to worry
Right.
about that. So,
Right.
mhm.
That's right.
See, we're pulling them in. Now, pretty soon people are going to be asking you, okay, how do I get involved?
Yes. I hope so.
Yeah.
The more the better, really.
Hmm. Absolutely. Well, thanks again, Char. It was so great talking with
Oh,
you. And we've got the several of our authors coming up in future interviews. And so I
yes.
just invite the listeners to stay tuned for those because I think you'll really love that.
Absolutely. And you do such a great job too. Everyone just gets so excited when they know they get to talk to Phoenix. I was excited. I've been excited. Couldn't wait all day to get on here with you. So
Oh,
you just
thank
make it so easy for everyone. And we really, really, really appreciate you, Phoenix.
oh,
Thank you.
thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you. And thanks to our listeners, and we'll see you next time.